Hi and welcome to Reseller News. My name is Rich Bassini. Today is September 3rd, 2018. Thank you for tuning in. I just want to start off by saying thank you to all the new subscribers. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you keep coming back and tuning in for more. Without further ado, let's get right to it. I'm going to bump out of the screen here. And I'm going to go over here. And yesterday I did put up a video in regards to toys that could be worth some money. This one came out, is from The Sun magazine, I believe. Well, actually, it's thesun.co.uk if you want to check it out for yourself. It says, these are the most wanted retro items on eBay that could be worth up to $1,555. Here's how to cash in. And it goes from the old Nokia 3310 to the iPod Classic. These are the most searched for bits of old tech on eBay that could be worth thousands. Basically, I talked about this yesterday. This might be a little more enhanced here. I didn't get into it. I don't remember seeing these in the video I did yesterday. But if you come across these here, and you want to try putting them up on eBay and see if you can get some, decent money from them, that's totally up to you. Well, this is what they're talking about right here. Looks like stereos, phones. It's funny. I haven't seen one of these around. These I come across to once in a blue moon. These I seen a couple of these at the thrift stores, but I never thought about picking them up. And that's why, like I said, doing the reseller news and when I do the other videos in pertaining to without the reseller news, I like to share this information because folks, you people out there may have this stuff laying around your house. My dad, God rest his soul, he had one of these, and I don't know if he donated or whatever, gave it away, but looking at it now, wish I could have had it. I would have liked to try to, if I had it around, I would have probably tried to sell it. I'm not saying I would get this much for it, but you never know, But I'm not going to read the whole story because you can see up here, I got a whole bunch of windows open up, folks, so I don't want to really get too much into it. You could check this out. Go to the Sun, www, of course, thesun.co.uk, and you can read the story. Let's bump out of here. Okay, my computer's running slow, so please bear with me, folks. Let me go over to this one here. It says, this came out Sunday, September 2nd, 2018. It says over here, eBay launches new promoted listings ad feature. Hungry for more revenue, eBay is counting on sellers to spend more on advertising to help their listings get seen by shoppers, and is finding various ways to entice sellers to participate. It goes on to say over here, eBay sent some sellers a sales pitch last week informing them that the new feature called Promoted Inflow. See, that's funny, I don't remember getting that myself. The feature makes it easier and faster for sellers to advertise their listings through Promoted Listings advertising service by helping them set up ads before they even finish the listings. I don't remember getting this, folks. Now, if they're saying some sellers got it, which that's what it looks like it is, because it says over here, right here, eBay sent some sellers a sales pitch. I don't remember getting this here. For those who are new, let me just share this with you really quick. For those who are new, I do not read everything, all these, you see all these web pages up here? I don't go out, I don't read them all verbatim because we'll be here all day doing this here, and I don't want to get too involved with the one particular topic. So I'm going to read parts of it, and the rest I will give you the sites, the website where I got it from, and therefore you could pick up basically where I left off. This came off, and just to let you know right now, this is from ecommercebytes.com. Okay, so if you want to read the story, you could check it out. This came out yesterday, September 2nd, 2018. And again, in regards to this here, I don't recall getting this. Maybe some of you have. If you did get it and are using it, or planning on using it, let us know. Drop a comment below and share with us, and let us know what you think about what if you did use this here. I don't recall getting the email, or I should say the message from eBay. So for me right now, it doesn't pertain to me, but it may pertain to you guys. So let's move right along. Okay, let's see here. I don't know why this computer is so slow. I guess because I got a lot of windows open up, folks. I'm sorry. I do apologize. This also came out on Sunday. A lot of these here, I'm not gonna, if you see that, you can see the site it's at, so I'm not going to keep constantly repeating it. But again, Well, you'll see what it is, the site. It's just ecommercebytes.com. You could just check it out yourself. I'm not going to keep repeating it. Again, this came out Sunday, September 2nd, 2018. It says over here, eBay stock photos present challenges for sellers. It says sellers continue to report challenges with the stock photos as eBay moves to a catalog system. Some sellers say eBay is displaying stock photos on their listings for used items, which they object to since it could lead to confusion on the part of the buyers and potentially higher returns for sellers. That's true, because if you got a used item and they're showing a new one on there, that can pose a problem. The person gets it, they say, hey, this here says it's supposed to be new, but it's got used, or vice versa. So it could be a problem on that part. You might want to check into it. So far, folks, I haven't had any experience like that with these here. So you might want to check into this here. Okay, and the story you're looking for is this one over here. eBay stock photos presents challenges for sellers. Let's move right along. Now this is a different website. It's kind of like goes back and forth. I'm sorry, folks, because as I was getting the alerts, I was going back and forth, just picking them. I wasn't putting them in order, so I'm sorry about that. It says over here, as we turn back our technology overload, eBay shoppers can get enough jigsaw and fishing rods as people adopt back to basic lifestyle. Let me see over here. It says shoppers on eBay, especially parents, are buying simpler products to entertain. Then it goes on here. Sales in board games, jigsaw, coloring books, and fishing rods have soared. The average Briton now spends 6 hours a day looking at laptops and phones. Auction sites also noticed a 25% increase in mindfulness products. You can read the rest of the story. This came off of the Daily Mail, www.dailymail.co.uk, and you can read the rest of this story here, folks. It goes on here. Then it goes over here. Study of eBay sales over the past year suggests that many of us, particularly parents, are increasing turning our backs on the so-called always on technology here. Again, it looks like there was the same recapture from the other one about the Nokia, and it deals with the people in the UK over there buying these things. I guess there's a big market for it out there in the UK. Okay, so you could check into this here. Again, it's the Daily Mail. Let's bump right out of here. This one here, let's see here. What do we got? eBay seller apologizes for listing a postcard on a Croatian tram crash. Okay, all right. Now this here is a video. I'm not going to play it right now. You could check out this here. I'm not going to get into this just yet. Let me see what it's all about. An eBay seller apologized after a postcard depicting the Croatian tram crash was listed for sale. Oh boy, 7 people were killed and 62 injured when the tram, which was traveling too quickly, derailed on a bend in Sandlands shortly after 6 a.m. on November 9th, 2016. No, I wouldn't put stuff like that up there, but that's me personally. A year-long investigation into the disaster, a real accident investigation branch, RAIB, was released at the end of 2017 and revealed that driver Alpha Doris may have micro-sleep while driving Doris 43 of Beckerman is currently investigated. I'm not going to I'm not going to get into this here, folks. You could read it yourself. This is on www.croydonadvertiser.co.uk, and you could check it out over here. Me personally, I wouldn't get into stuff like this, but that's out of my, right now I'm not going to get into that. Let's move over here. Okay, Verizon sells for those who like the Galaxy Note 8. It says we have Verizon sales certified pre-owned Galaxy Note 8 on eBay for unbeatable price. It goes on to say here, is the Galaxy Note 9 too rich for your blood? Even at $100 discount with the additional Duo wireless charger cover included at no extra cost. Does the Galaxy 9 S9 Plus feel tempting as part of those recent promotions, but absolutely need an S pen wielding device? I don't know. To me, I wouldn't spend this kind of money. It says over here we're talking at a incredibly low of $459 in eBay listing. I like my Apple phones, to be honest with you, but for those who are interested in this here, you could check out this website if you want to read more about it. This one here is the website is www.phonearena.com, and you could check it out, and the story you're going to be looking for is right here. It's Verizon sells certified pre-owned Galaxy Note 8 on eBay for unbeatable price. You could check that out as well. Okay, let me bounce out of here. There's always something else. Okay, industrial strength weed killers marketed to amateurs on eBay. Chemical giants warn. It goes on to say, industrial strength weed killers and pesticides are being made widely available to an untrained amateur gardeners on eBay and other websites. Experts have warned. Both pesticide manufacturer and anti-pesticide campaigners have voiced their alarm about the unrestricted sale of super strong pesticides to unqualified buyers on online marketplaces. So-called professional pesticide products aimed at farmers and groundkeepers contains chemicals and concentrations that cannot legally be used by anyone untrained in their safe use. But there is no law against selling these products to unqualified buyers. Folks, me personally, I don't know if you know about that thing there. I think I posted in one of the other resale news about that proposition. Was it Proposition 65 for California? It's something along that line. You'll see it now. It's when you do your listings, you're going to see that there. I think it's 65. Don't quote me on that. I know it's something in that line, that number there. You have to let them know if it's chemicals or whatever, or let them know what kind of, if it's, a hazardous material, I believe. I think it's right now it's for California as far as I know. You'll have to check it out. You'll see what I'm talking about when you do your listings. So check into that there and make sure. I didn't know why they're even having this here. Okay, I didn't know why it's even being allowed on eBay from what I see here. I wouldn't sell stuff like this anyway, but that's my personal take on it. For those who are into this type of business that do sell chemicals and stuff like that for plants and weeds and all that other stuff, that's up to you. This would pertain more to you than it would to me. But anyway, I just thought I'd share it with you. And here, if you want to check this one out, this is the website. Now, this one here doesn't have a www, so I'm going to just say it like this. It's https, the little snake eye things I call them, / unearth.greenpeace.org. And you could read the rest of the story here. As I said earlier, I don't read verbatim, and I don't want to expand too much on one particular topic, so you could check it out like that. Let's move right along here. This is from tamebay.com. This over here says Labor Day sale deals on U.S. marketplaces. This is by Chris Dawson. This came out, was posted on August 31st, 2018. Ever since the 5th of September in 1882, when the first celebration was held in New York City, the first Monday in September has been a week marked as a Labor Day sale in the U.S. This year it falls on the 3rd. That's right, on September 3rd, oops, what happened here? Oh my goodness, I'm sorry, folks. This happened to me yesterday. I was doing my when I did the other video. I apologize, folks. Please forgive me on that one there. What I leave off over here is just about every public service in the U.S., including USPS National Postal Carrier, are shut for business, and in recent years, Labor Day sale has come to be expected. You can check this out, folks. It goes on over here, eBay and Labor Day sale. eBay are running 20% off selected tech, home, and other products with the coupon code JUSTRELAX. There's a maximum of $50 off orders of $25 or more. $25 or more, and you can check it out. And it goes on to say really quick here, categories include in the eBay Labor Day sale, which includes home, clothing and shoes, accessories, health and beauty, luggage, sporting goods, lifestyles, and art and antiques. eBay's Just Relax Labor Day sale runs until Monday, the 3rd of September. So if you're going to go out and buy anything, folks, take advantage of it. Etsy also has it too over here, I see. It says Etsy and Labor Day sale. I think they're the same thing. Well, a little more here. It says over here, Etsy is running a Labor Day sale. Sales between 10 and 60% off with products discounted by sellers. Sellers have the opportunity to participate with the advance notice given. Okay. All products from the sellers offering at a discount Etsy Labor Day sales are included in a special landing page to make it easier for buyers to locate the deals. The Etsy Labor Day runs until Monday, September 3rd. So check it out, folks. If you're interested in buying, right now I ain't buying anything on there. And if you want to read this story, you could just go to tamebay.com. Let's move right along. Okay, sellers object to new Etsy test on shipping feedback. This is came out on August 30th, 2018. Etsy is testing a new feedback mechanism, and it is unusual in a surprising way. Etsy is asking shoppers, not buyers, to rate various aspects of a seller's listing. Sellers began seeing one aspect of the new test on Thursday, and many were not pleased. Okay, let's read a little more here. It says, here's what sharp-eyed sellers began noticing on certain listings. Today, directly under the shipping and return section on some of the listing pages, Etsy inserted a box with the following text. Let Etsy know your opinion. How is the shipping price? Cheap, good, or expensive? I could see why. I didn't get a chance to read this here. I could see why sellers would be a little not be pleased with this here, because they're like the middleman. They're like the mitigators between you and a buyer, and you got, it's like I don't know. I know what they're saying. Okay, it's basically like, well, it's almost the same thing like eBay, where they say, top rated seller, your feedback, whether it be negative or neutral, positive, whatever. It's basically the same thing, I guess. But yeah, whatever. You decide for yourself. I mean, I would be okay with it, but I could see why other sellers would take a little heat on this here. They would not like it. To me, it doesn't really make a difference. I mean, it wouldn't bother me. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but you could check it out. You know the website. You've seen it. I'm not going to expand too much on that topic either. Let's see. What do we got here? Okay, our eBay sellers, eBay sellers, I'm sorry. Our buyers clear on Labor Day sale restrictions. Okay. Then it goes on to say this was posted Sunday, September 2nd, 2018. Dear Ina, so eBay is running a Labor Day weekend coupon sale for 20% off a maximum of 50, but it only applies to the favorite sellers. Oh, well, I didn't know. There is such a long list of sellers at the bottom of the coupon, and we all know that people don't read fine print. Isn't that so true? I had that problem back in the day when buyers would buy stuff for me and they didn't read the description, send it back as not as described. It used to drive me crazy. I actually did a video on that, about buyers not reading the descriptions. It drives me crazy. But anyway, we're not here to talk about that. So you pick a buy now, and it's not from one of the sellers that accept the coupon. They won't want to buy it. Okay, there are going to be thousands of buyers with items stuck in their carts. They don't want to pay, or because the coupon won't work. At least it's going to be a lot of work for eBay to straighten that one out. It says here, don't they ever think? I'm not going to read the comments here, because sometimes, folks, if you want to get some good comments, read these here. Check them out. You'll see what I'm talking about. I'm not going to get too much into it. I'll just read this one really quick. Won't be any work for eBay to figure it out. They don't care and won't do anything. It's just another day to them. I'm not going to read anymore. If you want to check it out, the store you're looking for, our buyers. I keep saying eBay. Our buyers clear on eBay Labor Day sale restrictions. You could check that one out. Let's move right along. That's crazy. All right. Anyway, I don't know if we touched on this one before. eBay disappearing photo glitch strikes again. Did I just read it before? I don't even know. If I did, I apologize. This one, probably not. It says over here, Dear Ina. This one, let's see, it was posted yesterday. Okay. Dear Ina, I read about how eBay lost many of the customers' pictures. So when it happened to me, I was not surprised. I only have a handful of items listed with them now. We moved almost all to Amazon and our own website. Wow, look at that. Sounds like this person here is bumping out of eBay. But one of the item with the 10 color variations was left with them, since we're getting a few orders a month, down from several orders a day prior years. So I invested some time and re-entered the pictures, saved them, and moved them on August 23rd. A day later, I went to adjust the inventory on vacation, and on a variation. I bet you or your members can guess what happened. All the new variation pics I entered are gone. Folks, I haven't had these problems so far. I mean, I've been reading about this here in the past. I mean, on Reseller News, I've been talking about this here. And I feel bad that this is happening. I mean, I don't know if it's just specific users or eBay sellers or buyers or both that experiences, but I haven't had this happen to me. If you guys had any problems like this and you want to share with us, with the rest of us here, that'd be great. But right now, me personally, I haven't experienced anything like that yet. The only thing I will say that I did experience, and I mean, I'll share it with you guys, and I've done videos on it, is with my listings getting to 0 views. That was the only thing I really experienced as far as that part goes. All right, but as far as this, I can't say honestly I didn't have that problem. Let's move right along. Okay, now this I got. This was done on Thursday, August 30th, 2018. eBay sent a buyer email indicating she overpaid. Okay, it says, "Hi, Dave and Ina." Those are I believe, the owners of the e-commerce. eBay is going to end up giving themselves a worse reputation than is already done. I'm talking about this as a buyer, which I purchased an item the other night on this, and this is what I got in my email today. You browse a certain item at $16.17. We found one similar for $14.57 plus free shipping. It says I bought an item at $16.17 plus free shipping based on its seller performance. I am very happy with my purchase. Then it goes on to say over here, now a couple of days later, eBay comes along and emailed me all the other listings that they did not show me when I was looking for it in the first place. Well, you know, I'll tell you one thing. I will say this in regards to this situation. This, I really can't say again I had any problems with this here, but you know, when it talks about them showing you other people's listings, that stuff kind of like really irks me. That I was never really a fan of that there. How they, you know, they usually, if you look at your listings, I did videos on this before, I think, with the Reseller News. Sometimes when you do a search in your item, if you click it on, or if you click on somebody else's, you will notice on the bottom there, you'll see other stuff there. You'll see other sellers selling their stuff along with your page that you just searched for. And that really irks me because, you know, there's enough competition on eBay. The last thing we need to do is have more competition added, you know. And that's the only thing that drives me crazy. But I could see what this person, how they feel about that there. You know, folks, I say it all in most of my videos. If you have a problem with eBay, call them up, explain to them, you know, express your issues and concerns with them. And an ending of it, make sure you get a confirmation number, you know, and tell them to do a follow-up. Tell them that you, like I said again, explain to them your issues and concerns, and tell them, say, look, can you do me a favor? I want a confirmation. Not only do you get the number, tell them you want them to contact you either by email or phone calls, and say, hey, you know, what's going on with this here? You know, what are you guys doing over there to fix it? Because eBay seems to always have a lot of glitches lately, and you know, I can understand other buyers and sellers' frustration. It's getting out of hand, you know. So I could see their frustration with this here, but that's my suggestion to people who have these problems, ongoing situations, you know. And if you have to keep irking them, calling them up every other day. I did that there when I had the zero views on my listings. I was calling up every other day trying to find out, what are you people doing over there? Are you working on this? You know, so seriously, you know, call them up and check out, you know, let's make sure that they're doing it right by you, you know, and tell them, say, you know, I'm paying you people to be on your site. What's going on here, you know? Express your concerns and issues with them. Don't let them get away with it, folks. Don't let them get away with it. But let's move right along. eBay closely watches North American trade talks. This came out September 2nd. That was yesterday. It says on Wednesday, eBay applauded Mexico's plans to make it easier for residents to buy low value shipments from the U.S. by raising its de minimis threshold from $50 to $100. In other words, that's the amount Mexicans can import from the U.S. without having to pay duties. The move was part of a revised trade agreement. The U.S. and Mexico are negotiating, as eBay explained. Okay. Then it goes on to say, I'm not going to read this whole thing, even though it's not that much to read. I'm getting tongue-tied. No, I'm like kidding. It says over here, the decision is a positive step forward in promoting trade and economic opportunities for small businesses. eBay said on Wednesday, eBay believes that lowering trade barriers is critical for supporting small business growth and creating more access to goods for buyers. And on a global basis, we will continue to advocate for higher de minimis levels on behalf of our customers. And you can read the rest of this here, folks. I'm not going to read the rest of it. I don't think there's that much more to read, but like I said, I don't want to take too much time. You know where to find it. You can check it out. Let's move right along. Lastly, here are some guides. I think I mentioned this once before. It says over here, welcome to guides, which are written and submitted by readers. Here are some of the latest published guides. If you want to publish a guide, you could submit it to the e-commerce. As far as I can see here, they will, I believe, well, I guess they're going to check it out and before they, I guess they accept it. But these are some guides that people have written. Here's one over here, folks. Maybe we'll all be looking for this guide. Going out of business, here's some free advice. When you decide to close down your business, you'll need to liquidate the business assets. In plain English, this means, and you could read the rest of it there. This one I don't remember seeing, so apparently somebody must have put this one up recently. Maybe it's an eBay guy that's trying to get out of the business. You know, is going to give up their business. Who knows? You never know. You never know. With the way eBay is going, you may find a lot of people giving up their business. Let's close this one out here. And we're at my favorite site. For those who don't know, this is downdetector.com. I like downdetector.com because it keeps you abreast of what's going on. I said this in one of my other videos that there was in one of my Facebook groups. I mentioned this. I posted the link up there, and one of the Facebook members, group members, was saying to me, "Is this site BS? Is it a good site? Is it, I guess, valid information?" Look, I look at it this way. I'm gonna show you what this site entails. I'm gonna bump out of here. I'm gonna show you what all the other companies it deals with. Okay. This is downdetector.com. All right. Now, when you go to this site, when you click it on, all right, this is the page you're gonna get. All right. You can see the URL up here, downdetector.com. Okay. Look at all the companies. I'm gonna scroll down. Look at all the companies that they deal with. Okay. Now look at these here, folks. I mean, you got a lot of companies here. Okay. And basically, it'll tell you whether they're having website issues, logon issues. I don't know if there's any other ones in between that, but they'll tell you. Look at all the companies they have here. Now, I'm not going to go through. I mean, I could scroll down really quick, but look at all the companies that Down Detector, works with, or if you want to say they check out their companies, to see if there's glitches or whatever in there. But look at all the companies. Look at this, folks. Look at this. We're going to go back to eBay in a second. Okay, but look at this. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot of websites, and we're not even not even a third down yet. Look at this. And the thing is, when you click this on, it'll take you to that site, and you will, see what it's all about. It'll tell you what's going on with it. Is there website issues, or are there outages? Look at this. Some of these websites I've even heard of, to be honest with you. I'm familiar with a lot of them, but a lot of them I don't know. But look at all the companies they check out. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, you could check it for yourself. I don't want to take too much of your time, folks. I appreciate you even being here watching this as it is. Anyway, when you go to Down Detector, you're going to scroll down, and you're going to look for the eBay one we just passed. Where is it? Where is it? eBay. There it is. You're going to click this on. Click on this box. When you click it on, it's going to bring you to Down Detector status /eBay. Now, you might say, now here's what I want to explain to you guys out there who just not familiar with this here. Now you're going to look over here and you're going to say, oh, but this is old news, August 6th. This is a live outage map. When you click it on, eBay's problems last 24 hours, the map is going to come up and they're going to tell you where the outage is. And it's usually highlighted like this in yellow, whatever. Okay? Here's the United States. And if you click it on, whatever, it'll tell you what's affected. Because when it's like this, when it's distant, you don't know where it is. Because you won't be able to see. It'll just show you New York. So you got to zoom in to find out who's being affected. So when you zoom in, you can see over here, according to this. Now this is their website, folks, not mine. So don't hold me accountable and say, you're passing out bogus information. This is theirs, not mine. So right now, and then you can move it with the mouse here. and you can move it up and down. But let's see here. I thought it said something with New York. Let's see. Let's bump out of here again here. Oopsie. Now I'm getting too much here. All right. Let's bump out of here. Let me just recycle this here again. I'm sorry, folks. Ah, boy. I'm sorry about that, guys. I do apologize. Okay. So you'll see it over here. You zoom in. I'm going to zoom in small intervals. And when it refreshes, it'll show you Boston, New York. Looks like Boston's got a pretty dark orange here. I would say they're probably getting affected maybe the most. New York, Philadelphia, and so on and so forth. You could check it out for yourselves, okay? And then you can see where they are in California and Los Angeles. They're having some problems too, I guess, over there, okay? Now, this outage map, what is it all about? You know, are they experiencing technical difficulties over there? I don't know. You got to read about it. But anyway, don't let that there, you know, deter you from coming here, okay? Let me go back to the first page over here again. Let me go back out of here one more time because I don't like the way the window's set up. So, all right, here we go. Now, as I said earlier, you're going to see the problems that happened on August 6th. They got to June 13, June 29, August 6th. These are problems. Here, over here, most reported problems, website issues, 76%, login issues, 15%, and checkout, 7%. Now, you may look and say, yeah, but this is old. It's August 6th. Here's what you got to do. When you scroll down here, you're going to see a bunch of people over here come up. This came out on September 1st. Okay, not happy with eBay and the handler refused issues that they seem to side with the seller rather than the buyer. Anybody else had a similar experience? Now, these are people, yeah, it's going to bump into that there because now it's going to take you to the actual comments. You're going to hear the comments. But if you want to read the rest of them, you scroll down here and you can read that same stuff. These are some of the issues that people are experiencing, okay? This was August 31st. This person wrote about, it says over here, at Ask KBBT, are you guys having technical difficulties? My card not working on eBay, and they wait as well is over an hour for customer support. These are people that, like I said, yes, some of this stuff is old. This is the most recent one. This person right here, if you look back, these came out on August 30th, 29, and so on and so forth. You could read those there. But if you go over here, you could read the most recent stuff. Now, you might say, how is this recent? It's 15 hours ago. Okay, it's 15, but it's still recent, okay? And it says over here, this person says, it took me 15 freaking minutes to get to log back onto Discus. Why are you doing, he says, oh, why did you log me out? I hate AR. Okay, I don't know what this has to do, the Discus with eBay. I don't know if this person belongs on this particular site, complaining, whatever. That's what it's all about, folks. But again, a lot of people may beg to differ and say, hey, you know, I don't know about this here. It's totally up to you. I like it. I mean, to me, it gives me a little heads up as far as what's going on with the website, you know. So you could check it out. It's downdetector.com, plain and simple. That's what it's all about. When you get there, look for the company that you're interested in, and you click it on, and it will give you the status, and it'll update it as far as what's going on. Okay, let's bump out of here. Okay, this is now. I did get this memo about the 100 auction free listings here. I did get that. If I said it earlier that I didn't, I'm sorry. I apologize. I did. Yes, I did get this part here. This one here. It says 100 auction style listings free, includes buy it now. As you can see here, they give you 100. I didn't use any, okay, yet. If you're going to do an auction, you know, here's my takeaway from this. Here's how I would go about doing this, folks, all right? All right, you can't, they don't want you doing it. It says excludes 1 to 3 day list durations. Here's how I would do this, all right? It's only good till September 8th, all right? If you're going to do auction style listings, they're not going to set fixed, apparently. What I would do is put the price that you're looking for. Okay, if you know if you want to start something off at $5 or $6, whatever it is, and you're looking for 15 or 20, you might want to put the price, because folks, I've seen it happen. People start their auctions off cheap. I did it. I followed some people. I have to be honest with you. And you know something? Whatever they put as the starting auction price was, nobody else was buying it. That's what they sold for. I seen it happen. Okay, so my take on this, to take effect, you know, if you want to use it, I'm going to try to use it. But I'm not going to put it where the price is low and see if it's going to bid up. I'm going to put the bidding up price on to take advantage of it because they don't want you doing fixed prices. Okay? So according to this here, that's what it's all about. All right? That's how I would do it. So if you got an item that you're looking for that's maybe going to sell for maybe, you're looking to get maybe 15 or let's say $10, $15 or maybe $20 for it, start it off at that. Leave it at that. And use the buy it now. Include that with it. Because I'm telling you folks, eBay's giving they're going to give you no insertion fees up to 100 auction listings. But remember one thing, for them it's beneficial. It's a win-win situation. It's always going to be a win-win situation for eBay. So that's the way I would do it. Okay, you might want to check into that there and do it that way. That's how I don't know about you guys, but that's how I'm going to do it. Anyway, let me bump out of this screen here. All right. Whew. I tell you, I didn't know how long these reseller news is. Yesterday I was doing, just to share with you guys, when I did that video on the toy thing, I had no clue. I had no clue that was going to be that many toy listings. You might say, well, what's so many about? No, you know what it is? It's the duration of time. If you noticed I'm a little at ease now, right? Because when I look at all those windows up there, people might say, well, that's your fault. You don't have to put all the windows up. No, but if you're going to do a reseller news, you want to put some stuff out there. I don't want to put one thing, two things. Okay, that's then why don't you just call a news brief or just call it a quick news topic, whatever. The reason why I speak fast and I don't speak, read the whole things verbatim, like I said earlier, for those new followers, subscribers, I should say, because it'll take too long. Okay, it'll get too long, and I don't like to expand on. Well, like I said earlier, I don't want to expand on one topic, because it does. We'll be here for. And I apologize for the other video it was an hour and 24 minutes long. I do apologize. I really do. I'm so sorry. But some folks, when I do these videos, especially when I do resale news, I get into it, and I want to, I'm trying to crimp everything into like a cryptic format, but the thing is, you can't when you get that many windows open. Nobody ever suggested, but I think recessing my own situation here as far as with resale news, I'm thinking along the line is cutting it down. Maybe instead of, let's say, 10 windows open or 15 windows open, let's just say, maybe I'll just do maybe between 5 and 6 windows. Talk a little about the topics really quick. Give you guys just an idea what's going on for the eBay sellers and buyers. And let me tell you something, folks. The reseller news is for everybody. To be honest with you, it just doesn't pertain to eBay and Amazon. It's all e-commerce platforms, whoever you sell on. That's why it's called the reseller news. If it was just for eBay, it'd be eBay news or Amazon news. I'm sure they have sites out there. I'm sure they probably have YouTube channels that have, Amazon news or eBay news. I do the reseller news because it covers a broad spectrum of all different companies. At least some of them anyway. I only put up stuff. The only reason why you might not see me talking about Etsy or Mercari is because, for the simple reason is, I didn't get an alert on it. So for me to sit there and just, throw stuff out there, I'm not going to throw stuff out if I don't get any information on it. So that's why sometimes you won't hear me talk about Mercari or eBid. What's the other one there? Bonanza. And that's another thing too. Bonanza. I made a suggestion. I just want to share this really quick with you guys out there. With Bonanza, I had made a suggestion to them. I got very few sales with them. Well, not few. All right. I think I might have sold, I think it's between 5 and 10. I haven't checked it because it's Bonanza. You think eBay's dead? Bonanza is deadsville. I mean, it's beyond dead. Okay. When I did have an opportunity to get a buyer had sent me an email through my personal email. Okay, and I didn't get it. Again, I didn't get a response. I mean, I have a little eBay. I have a little email messaging thing that pops up my screen, but I might have stepped away. I didn't check. I don't constantly live on my emails. I mean, I check it out throughout the course of the day, but I'm not constantly glued to my emails. And what had happened was, a buyer, I've been trying, and the funny thing is, I've been trying to sell this train. I still have it listed on eBay. There's 2 of them there. I can't remember which one it was. Anyway, I forget the name of it. The make and model of it. I've been trying to get rid of this train for such a long time, and the buyer, a potential buyer on Etsy, Bonanza, Etsy, was trying to message me, made an offer. Offer was fair too. I was already accepted. The offer came in, and probably within 5 minutes later, the offer was declined. And I said, I don't believe this. I said, I could have had a chance of getting rid of this thing. The person made a nice offer, I have to honestly say. I mean, considering. And because Bonanza, I told them, I wrote them a nice little page. You guys should put a notification window, a pop-up window, as to when a buyer or a seller's got a question for you, or they want to make a special offer. I get those alerts on my browser. New offer, it'll pop up, new offer. Okay? And I messaged them, and I say, I wrote them a little thing there. You had to do it by email, stating, I'm kind of you guys, because the way you have it set up, it's in my, the emails go to my personal email. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. And people might say, well, that's your fault if you don't check it all the time. I'm not, because I have other things to do. When they pop up, when I'm here, sitting here in front of my desk, and they pop up, I do reply to them. I respond to them. For some reason, I didn't see it. I didn't hear the audible, because it also makes an audible chime sound every time an email comes in. And for some reason, I didn't hear it. And I messaged the buyer after, even though the buyer declined it. I got the buyer's email address from Bonanza. I messaged the buyer and I said, listen, I'll accept your offer. The buyer responds back, it's too late. I already made a purchase to another buyer. I lost the sale. Not that I'm saying, I make great sales with Bonanza, but you know why I like Bonanza in one respect? It's a cross-platform. It emulates, it's a mirror image of eBay. If you don't know Bonanza, you go to bonanza.com. It's another selling platform. It's not bad. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good site. It's decent. What happens is when you sign up with Bonanza, and if you have eBay listings, you can import your eBay listings and Amazon listings onto Bonanza's site. They have an import feature, their tool, where you click it on, you can import that stuff into their browser, into their their web browser. Okay, and it's a mirror image. But here's the thing: what I like about Bonanza, well, you could do it probably with eBay too, but Bonanza, you could drop the price percentage down. So I have my stuff. If those who see the stuff on eBay right now, I'm going to drop the links below. If you do go to eBay and you look at the listings, right, and then you go to Bonanza and you look at the stuff on it, it's cheap. It's like 5% cheaper. So if you want to save money, you would go to Bonanza, buy the stuff off of bonanza.com. You could check it that way. The links are going to be there. I believe I have a link for Bonanza. I hope I do. I'm quite sure I do. And you'll see the difference. You could do a comparison. Do a comparison yourself. Go to eBay, pick a particular item you're looking for. If you just want to test it out to see what I'm talking about, pick a particular item, click it on, and then go to Bonanza and check out Bonanza. You'll see what's it's a little different. It's, I don't know, maybe a few bucks cheaper, whatever. But you could drop it down. You could even make it more. You could say 10% off, 50% off, or whatever, 25 or 50, whatever. I think I have it at 5% off for Bonanza. But you might want to check it out, guys. But anyway, I don't want to ramble on anymore. If this video helped, if you get anything out of the reseller news, please let me know. Drop it in the comments below. If you get anything out of it, a takeaway, whatever, please subscribe. If you do like the content, give it a thumbs up. And please don't forget to hit that notification bell if you want to be updated on whenever I put out new stuff. Sometimes I have news flashes. There's a news brief. I do demo videos, intro videos, or sneak peek videos outside the reseller news. But I also cover other topics too. Like I said, I also this YouTube channel, I talk about money saving tips, some how-to things. I did videos in the past. I don't know what this one is. What is this? This is going to be 630 videos? I don't even know. I lost track. I lost track of many videos. But if you look at some of the videos I posted up there, folks, they're pretty good. Some of them are pretty good. I would definitely check them out if you can, if you have the time. You have the time. But basically, I wanted to share with you guys. Anyway, this is Rich Bassini signing off. The Reseller News. Today is September 3rd, 2018. I'm glad you tuned in. Don't forget, folks, you've seen those things I posted up there. If you want to take advantage of the eBay, listings, or the sales, whatever, for this, because it is September 3rd today, Labor Day, you might want to take advantage of it. So check it out. In the meantime, enjoy your day. Have a great day wherever you are, and I'll talk to you the next time. Bye-bye now.